Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 8 of my Ruthless SSF run on Affliction League. As you can see in the background, I have leveled a Slayer into maps. I do want to just say this character is a big experimental build for me. I'm not even sure how far it's going to go. I'm just trying to figure out, like, if I can make this new Sunder work or if I need a bunch more gear for it and maybe see if Slayer is the best choice. I don't know. It's an experiment right now, and I might end up rerolling the same thing later on, but I'm going to be playing it off and on a lot in the coming weeks. Anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you near the end. So anyway, the Slayer Sunder got straight into maps after Kirak after Kitava, which felt pretty amazing. But like I said earlier, it's going to be a character I play off and on a lot. I'm missing Hex Touch, which is very rough to not have as a Slayer because I really don't have a lot of Leech right now. I mean, yeah, I can invest more on the tree, but already my tree is stretched pretty thin. As you can see here, we're doing a double empowered boss. Yes, it's a tier 1, but if you've if you've been fighting some empowered bosses, you know how scary they are. My damage feels really nice, but unfortunately I am very squishy. Only got like 2k life, but hopefully some levels will fix that. I had to spend about 40 or 50 minutes actually farming for the Farm 4000 Vivid from Monsters Quest, which was pretty sad, but we got a pride out of it, which is pretty awesome. And on top of that, got increased duration, which is huge, not only for my Kaduku character, but probably every character I make this league, especially since now I have cast when damage taken. I was trying to get a 5 link on my weapon, but unfortunately, we didn't get it. Anyway, taking a break from the Slayer for a little while. I probably won't see them for a few days or so. Who knows? Off and on. And I went back to Kirak. Or Kirak. I went back to my Kadukus. Got an Alva, which is pretty beautiful. And honestly, yeah, like the Kadukus are missing a lot of stuff for me to like really push endgame. But it's just so fun to play with them, and I just feel like doing a lot of maps on them. I am going to be leveling another character to maps. Also, I got a Kirak there, which is pretty huge for me. Um, Number one, I need to get some more uncut stones because I really want to level out some other gems, and I need some stuff like like some marks and whatever for my other characters. Also, on top of that, I really want to test a new build out and see if it's something I can use to farm with for now, because I really need to get a zealotry if I want to farm on this character. Plus, the other build will let me make use of some of the new specters, which I am very much looking forward to doing. Because honestly, like I said, if this league mechanic doesn't stay, we might never be able to resurrect unique minions again. And I really want to use pretty much all of them at some point. We've gotten a few completions, which feels really nice. And in here, Kirat gave us another map we needed, which is Plaza. I hate that boss because not only is it hexproof, but I can't really like stand on top of it, or the drain will just make me die. That's okay, not a big deal. And we really shortly after that got ourselves something really nice. Once this guy decides to fall over and stop enfeebling my guys. Oh, he didn't drop anything. Hey, there it is, Regal Orb. Let's go. I like how it came for the trash mob. I decided to Regal my jewel, and hey, I mean, it didn't roll life, but hey, whatever, it's done. It's dead. We got something, I guess. It's cool. Anyway, completed this map, which is pretty huge for me, because now, with this final points, I am completely done blocking. The only things I have not blocked are Ritual and Blight. I might end up blocking Ritual, but I don't know. The Kaduku character is pretty incredible at doing it, so we'll probably leave it for now. This was a pretty rough tier 15 just because everything was so tanky, but luckily we didn't die, which is a really good thing about this character, even though the damage is severely lacking at this point. On the bright side, we're not dying. With that final fight right there, we had ourselves another Maven invite. I only died once because I didn't realize there was actually two of these goddesses in the fight, because there's the Plaza map and I think it's Orchard that has the other one. And they double drained me and I died very quickly. At first I thought it was just like a mirror clone from the Maven, but it wasn't. So every single day I have been doing this test right here. I put on a Spectre, I summon it, and then I unsummon it to see if it drops a corpse. I do it in a zone, my hideout in the lab every single day, and finally it actually worked. I tested it 3 times before I did on my own character, and now we are finally on a 5 link, which granted we're going to be doing less damage until my Spectre gem hits level 21, but I'm very happy I could finally use the 5 link. Not only does that mean I could be on a 5 link, which sorry I'm saying that so many times, but also I can now use that helmet, the honor home, to level my other characters, which is going to make leveling my next character today so much faster. Well, not today as in this video, but today as I'm recording it. Anyway, we got another map completion here, which is pretty, or not, not completion. I don't know what I'm talking about. We got another Alva here, which is huge for me because I really want to do a high tier temple. This was a double boss, 40% more life, vulnerability map, and it was pretty scary. I died like 4 times, but we completed it, and we got a Kirat quest, which is pretty incredible. I was also doing another Kirat quest here, which was another map that I needed, and funny enough, we got an eye, but it sucked. But I mean, it's a high level eye. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately for me, I'm an idiot, and I didn't realize that the map wasn't corrupted. So I killed the boss, and we got nothing. I mean, I got a map. It's not nothing, but I didn't get a completion, which felt pretty bad, but it's okay. I'll get over it. We'll be fine. We found ourselves a very nice support gem, which honestly I don't really have like a use for yet, but I'm really looking forward to making something with it. Returning projectiles, always very fun. Honestly, the second it dropped, I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna play the lightning trap again. But no, I want to do more stuff. I want to branch out a little more. We did get another Kirat quest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't even taken like the 1.5% you can get on the left and right side of the tree. And we're just getting quite a bit of Kirax. It's pretty nice. Got a tier 16, which is huge. That means I can go for a fight on the Eater. I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not going to go for another fight on the Searing Exarch for a while because honestly, the ball phase with all these minions, I thought it would be easier, but it hasn't been. The problem is like the minions are triggering the balls to explode, and it's making me take damage even if I'm kind of far away. And it wouldn't be so bad if my damage wasn't so low because as of right now, like the last not Eater, the last Exarch fight, I had 7 ball phases. 7. So yeah, it's pretty rough. Anyway, moving on, we're doing that tier 16 map. We got a Blight, which I am always happy to see, not only for the oils, but tier 16 map. Okay, why not? I mean, no, it's not like a real tier 16 map, it's a Blight map, but still. Anyway, we took down the Eater of Worlds. It was honestly a joke. Like, yes, it took me quite a long time, like a very long time, but I never died once. I could literally just block and tank his entire like charge phase. So now we have our first Watchstone, which I'm pretty happy about. Decided to take a break from Kaduku and do some Slayer. And yeah, the problems for this character are really showing through. But already, this character has been worth it. I mean, it dropped me a Pride aura, which is huge. It dropped me an increased duration support, which is pretty incredible. And as you can see, I have like no potion or no flask. That tincture on my right is 40% increased rarity of enemies I slay, and I have 2 flasks removed, so it's getting 150 effect. So yeah, it's it's a lot of rarity. And I'm pretty much just gonna use that guy for like tier 1, tier 2 farming. As I get more gear, maybe I'll try to go higher. Right here, getting that greater multiple projectiles, that's probably going to push me over the edge on what I reroll today. I do want to just say there's probably going to be a delay in the videos, but we'll talk more about that in a minute. I did some alternate gem swapping, and BV, I don't know, man. This doesn't seem very good. So the way this works is you only have 1 stack, and it does a ton of damage for just having 1 stack, but it seems awful. Like, it seems just infinitely worse than Blade Vortex, which is something I would really like to play, but I have no way of converting physical damage to anything. I mean, partially, but not fully. So, I don't know if I'm going to mess with that, but we'll see. Anyway, moving on, was just doing some more maps, and this little crab decided to give me a scouting report, which is pretty nice. Anyway, ran another map here that I needed for completion. And the Kadukus, like I said, man, mapping with this build feels absolutely wonderful. You just walk around, their AoE is incredible. But man, it's just that single target. That single target is a real problem. I'm focusing on getting my map +1 chance up. That way, when I do get my next character up, they can just fly through the maps. And hopefully I can finish off all my... Oh my god. What the hell? Alright, we're keeping that quiver. I don't know if I'm going to play a Ranger this league, but I got a quiver for it. That's pretty nice. As you can see, we got a second Arctic armor, which is pretty cool. I found the unique vendor once again. To be honest, I was kind of tempted. There was 4 uniques I wanted here. The Ember could have been fun. Sedima's is okay. Dread Arc would have let me play Hex Blast, which I don't want to do again because you just saw it last league. So I decided to take the Gold Rim. Gold Rim is pretty incredible, especially with the Oath of the Magi. It's pretty disgusting. At this point, I'm just farming to build up some currency and figure out what I'm going to play next. I did get another Kirak, which is huge. That means another free completion. This time I made sure that it was corrupted. That way I didn't screw up. And anyway, found a gem cutter box. I wanted to craft on it, but I clicked on it like an idiot. But hey, it worked out. I got two supports. Nice. I want to be honest, it's been very hard, like, because I've been very tempted to play a mining or a trap character, but I feel bad because I feel like I do that every league, and I don't really want to, like, play the same thing over and over because I feel like that'd be boring to watch. So I'm having a hard time because I really want to play it, but I think I have something fun to play that I have not played in a long time or if ever on Ruthless, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we're killing some more mobs here, and I got something else that I really needed. Come on. Who's going to drop it? Who's carrying it? There it is. There we go. That is our third regal of the league, and I'm going to use it on my jewel. Okay. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am level 85, 27% of the way to 86. I want to be honest with you, I pretty much haven't played at all this weekend. For my birthday, my wife surprised me by inviting some really good friends of mine I have not seen in a very, very, very long time. And they surprise took me somewhere, and we just had a great time. Anyway, I am very happy to be on a 5 link and back on PoE. I'm going to be honest with you, it felt so good to be able to swap to this helmet and this body armor. Yeah, like I said, because the gem's not level 20, I'm not really doing as much damage as I was, so it's probably a slight damage loss. That's okay. I've also been doing some quant farming. Nothing too crazy. Like before, I was going all in, all in. I was using this and whatnot, and it was pretty nice. Felt pretty awesome, but I felt a little greedy because I really do want to level this character up little by little. But I do want to tell you right now, there's going to be a little bit delay in the video because I am leveling another character. Today is Monday. I'm going to be leveling it up, and hopefully it'll be in maps by the end of the day. I am pretty sick, but to be honest with you, I'm kind of feeling better. Things are getting pretty nice. Spending some time out and just walking all day was pretty awesome. And anyway, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Anyway, looking at my currency, we're kind of poor. I mean, I have a ridiculous amount of chance orbs and transmutations, which is pretty lovely. I do want to quickly go look at the Slayer. Ignore the Templar. You did not see that, but don't worry, that's not what we're playing next. Unless it is, I don't really know. Anyway, as you saw, I was doing some tier threes. But the biggest problem. Sorry, I'm stumbling over myself. The biggest problem I have is I'm not res capped, and I have no gear. Like I have no jewelry. I have only a couple pieces of armor that are actually viable for this character. But luckily, my weapon is pretty beautiful. I can't wait to get an exalted orb and slam it. It'll probably hit like something awful, but I gotta try. I gotta try. This character feels really nice. It's really fun to play. I can't like the biggest problem is I can't help but feel like if I just played a berserker, it would be twice as good. But that's okay. It's fine. Sorry, my voice died there. Anyway, as you can see, I have a 40% increased rarity of drop by enemies tincture here, and I am using the intensifying suffusion. I don't know, man. So 75% increased effect for every empty slot. I have two empty slots. That's 150% effect. So that's like what, 80, 100%? No, that's probably like 100% rarity or something like that. I don't know. No one said I'm good at math. Anyway, I'm trying to get through this quickly. That way I don't waste too much of your time. My map pool is looking quite beautiful. I can play pretty much any tier I want. I got a lot of 11s, got a lot of 12s. And my Atlas tree, I have a 62% chance for +1. And if you add my stone to that, which is another 25, that's an 87% chance to +1, which is quite beautiful. So here's my plan. Level a new character today. It's going to be one of like three characters. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Sorry if it's something you're not interested in. I'm going to do one of those characters, and I'm going to use that character to just do a ridiculous amount of farming. I want to just grind, swap between Kaduku, swap between this character, build up a nice bank. This, honestly, this week isn't really going to be about pushing so much as making currency and gear. Why is my character so dark? Making currency and farming gear and stuff like that. That way I can play more characters. But anyway, I'm sorry I took so much of your time, and I'll either see you Tuesday or Wednesday.